Good evening, everyone. This is Mr. Charles, 18-year line dance instructor. Today is January the 11th, 2026. Can you believe that? And I am hosting tonight, as usual, Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing episode, was it 229? Wow, that's a lot of episodes. Now, my compadre Carlos told me he was going to be on here, but the Jaguars lost, so he might be wandering in the wilderness somewhere. I don't know. You know, tell him that Denver get him for him. Broncos. But anyway, it's a new year, everyone. I hope everybody have a wonderful new year. This is gonna be dear to my heart tonight. This is I call it the Colorado Connection because we have Colorado, Denver, Colorado. A lot of people don't know. We have a lot going on in Colorado. Make sure you hit like button. Make sure you make comments so we know who you are out there. Come on out so we can talk to you. So tonight, before I introduce our host, I got to introduce our special co-host. We're having co-hosts. We're asking everybody to come out and just want to co-host. Ladies, no offense, but we would love a lady's perspective. Just get out here. We got time. You don't have to be committed like we are, But just come out here. Most of y'all saw Brian Price last week. He did a wonderful job, wonderful job. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you guys to I always tell my left hand, every hand is my friend, Walter Davis, my partner, all them years. I think he was with me for I don't know, Walter, what, 15, 14 years.
16 years.
So,
long time, brother.
Yeah, that's a lot. We've seen a lot. We've seen a lot. I was looking at our team the other day. I was like, whoa, we did that in a while. Some of the stuff we used to do. I think people used to think that we always did a lot of the simple stuff. We didn't. We just did what was ever out.
Yeah, we did whatever came out. We did it,
Yeah. And once the simple stuff came out, we did that too. But we did a lot of the stuff that was pretty difficult. So, but anyway, my brother, thank you for coming out here. Like I said, I'm sure our other co-hosts will be here tonight, and I'm going to get you a feel of it. I'm going to kind of stay back, and I was hoping Carlos get on here so you guys can do more. I can kind of sit back and relax because I think I had the longest tenure on this thing. So I think people have heard my voice. Actually, I was talking to Alicia Williams, and she said that she saw me. She never met me and really didn't know how I looked, but I was on the elevator at the Second Beginners Ball, the one in Richmond, and she said it. She heard my voice.
Wow.
I know that voice. And like two other ladies I remember there said they definitely heard. So when I go to Beginners Ball in April, I'm not saying a word. But anyway, tell everybody about your walk. We can go ahead and get our special guest on here.
Hey, my name is Hello Line Dance family. My name is Walter Davis, right here in Denver, Colorado, from Birmingham, Alabama. And we here in Denver, we're kind of like on an island out here, but thank God for Shed G, Charles, Chicago. Now we got our guest coming up here, Barbara. We're going to put Denver kind of sort of on the map. But I've been married 45 years this year. Got two beautiful daughters, 3 beautiful grandchildren, girls, and just happy to be here, man. Kind of retired, but me and my wife co-own a retail store, Gold Star Hot Links. Going to be shipping here pretty soon, so get ready. Get some of those hot links in the mail. That's right.
All right. Learn something new. I'm telling you. All
right.
Hi, Lisa. Good. How long you been? Like I said, I know you've been dancing for a long time. I have to tell you about Walter. I said it last week. Walter was always there. When I told people to turn around and look at Walter, everybody knew. It was automatic. Half the time I didn't have to say it. He was always in the back. Like I said, not really taking the credit he should get. because most of the credit was going to me. But without him, I'm telling you, I would have been struggling. You can't be an instructor, and I'm sure Barbara would tell you, she has hers, that you cannot be an instructor without somebody helping you. Not when you start having big classes like we did.
Right.
You can't. It's no way.
Yeah.
And
You
I
know,
love
the crazy part is, Charles, when some of these songs, it was the first time I've seen it and heard it too. So
I know
the
what y'all
pressure was on me when everybody turned my way.
I know. I never gave you special lessons or talked you off to the side. I just assumed you would learn it, and you did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's serious because I had time to learn it. You had to learn it on the fly. You did.
Yes.
You did. So,
Yes.
all right. Well, let's get our special guest in here. I went home. When I went home, end of September, October. Went home and I saw some wonderful, wonderful people, and I just have just a couple of pictures that I want to show everybody before I bring her on here. Some of these people are my friends, my 15 years of line dancing, living there all our lives, but most of our lives. But some of these people just it's like my girl Mitzi. Mitzi just been special. She had a birthday party when I was there. Treated me like royalty. And that was the thing I really enjoyed. We always had a bunch of men in our class, which was special. I mean, a lot. And I see Barbara's doing that as well. And I know Tina Jackson asked me once, Charles, how you get so many men in your class? I said, well, I just go up to them, ask every single one of them. Every man I see, hey man, look at this. Like, what are you missing? What are you missing? Look. These women want to dance. They want to dance, and they rather have men out there. So, and one more here. What you call this? What you call this crew right here? Walter.
That's part of the Wolf Pack, man. There's about 5 or 6 more, but I call them the Wolf Pack, man. Out here in Denver.
Good thing we're bulls. We're not in the jungle. You see no bulls in the jungle. Anyway, without further ado, my good friend from way back. She was in our class way back then before she went out there and did her own thing. Barbara. And I wonder why her last name is King. I had to sound like some kind of investigation, but right now she's the king of line dancing in Colorado. I can tell you that right now. Come on in, Barbara King. We waiting on the prince.
Hi, you guys.
Hopefully, Queen is
What's up,
here.
Barbara?
Hi, Barbara.
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
It's
real
funny
quick
how
before I introduce myself. Before I introduce me, let me tell you, I'm a queen because I married a king.
Whoa.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Let's keep it
Jared
straight.
King
now.
is how I ended up with that.
That is true. Yeah, a nice little, that's a nice little catch to that too. Oh, birthday celebration for Lisa. But hey, Avis, how you doing? And so you kind of just threw it out. Oh, what's Bronco orange on? What's all that back there? Bronco orange.
Well, that's
I know.
It's the city. It's the city I'm in.
I have mine on next week. But anyway, Barbara, as Queen would always say, tell us something that only you can tell us. Describe yourself.
My name is Barbara King. I am 59 years old. I have 4 kids, 14 grandkids, 1 great grandson. I'm a Colorado native. Been here my whole life. What else? I went to Manual. I'm a Manualite. Hey,
what?
Thunderbolts.
Wait a minute. I'm a Thunderbolt. And Walter's an East. We hated East, so he on this podcast.
Thunderbolts.
I know you're
hey, the Angels control the thunder. Don't forget.
I have been married for. I have 15 siblings, y'all. That's something most people don't know about me.
Wow.
I've been married to Jared for 20. Player didn't forgot the number. 26 years. 26 years next month will be our 27th anniversary. Wow. And life is grand.
I know that's more about you than that. Come on, girlfriend. I just saw you.
There's way too
much. This is your chance to just bam, like we were saying,
You only have an hour and a half, Charles. You only have an hour and a half. Be
All
careful
right.
what you ask
Right.
for.
Get to that.
Okay.
Get to
All
that.
right. Well, let's
But
here
we
we go,
always
y'all.
try to
Let's
tell
go.
people,
So
if
my
you're
name
doing
is
an
Barbara
interview,
King, y'all. Huh?
you
I'm
hear
doing
me?
it.
When you give an interview, you don't just say everything. Everybody, we want you to talk about yourself, brag. This is the perfect time to brag about yourself. Okay, you stand out. Go ahead. You got it, girlfriend.
All right, y'all know we all know this is the hardest part of this entire job for me. My job at the 5280 Line Dance Crew, y'all, is brand ambassador. It's the easier title to deal with. Now, back to this life thing. There's a whole bunch about me. There's a whole bunch of different sides to me. Me and one of my sisters, me and Yolanda, own a food truck, Grill Mama's Eatery.
Yeah.
We do catering. What else, y'all? It's a lot.
You
There's so
cook.
many pieces.
You cook. You travel. You do a
Yes, I
lot of
do.
stuff for the senior citizens. And where's that sheet you showed me when I was at home? You got that sheet?
Okay.
Well, we can definitely cover some of this stuff during the questions because I
That's
got
what
my
I'm thinking. I'm
questions.
thinking let y'all go ahead and answer the questions, and then what we don't hit on my board,
Yeah,
we can
fill
come
out.
back to at the end. How's
Okay.
that? Yeah,
That'll work.
let's
That'll work.
go.
We have a
What
couple people on the
y'all
side
got
over here.
for me?
Got Lisa again. We have the beautiful Ava said, hey.
Hi, Avis. Hi, Lisa.
5280 Line Dance Crew, which I just found out. I thought y'all was line dancers.
No, sir.
Look,
So we
gotta
are.
see.
Let me hit that topic real quick.
All right.
We are the 5280 Line Dance Crew. Two things. First of all, the 5280 is the elevation of Denver. For those that don't know what the numbers mean, we are the Mile High City, 5,280 feet. What else was I finna tell y'all about?
The crew, the name. Why is it? Why
Oh,
y'all
why'd I
got
get
two
that?
names? Yeah.
Oh. Well, when I was first tasked with starting a line dance class, we wanted to dance, and we didn't have anywhere to dance anymore. So I was first tasked with a line dance class, and the decision was made like within 24 hours. Like I knew we wanted a class, but had no clue what the name could be. And then I went to sleep and I prayed on it, went to sleep, woke up. God said 5280 Line Dance Crew. So I texted the people that was also interested in dancing and asked them, were they interested? How did the 5280 Line Dance Crew sound? Everybody said it sounded great. So I rolled with that. Come to find out later, there is the 5280 Line Dancers. This is the difference. The 5280 Line Dance Crew is a
Big
R&B
difference.
soul line dance organization, because we're not even a class. We're a whole situation. 5280 is a whole situation by itself. So 5280 Line Dance Crew is a soul R&B line dance class. 5280 Line Dancers is a combined group of the country line dance people in Denver. That's the
Yeah, it's a
difference.
difference. It's a
So
difference.
if you go to look for 5280 Line Dancers, you're going to come up with the country line dance class, and if you put in 5280 Line Dance Crew, you'll come back with the us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that out.
Yeah.
Tell them to cease and desist, okay? You got
Right.
I know y'all, you know. And I've been sending everything to them. So that was
Yeah, we
funny.
must stop that.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, somebody said you got a new sheet. Oh, Lord have mercy. Why was it clean the line dancing? You see this on the side, Barbara? Can you read the
No, I
comment?
can't see the comments.
Oh, wow. I guess we better read them then. Okay, Walter. Welcome to the co-host.
Yeah, I better
mode.
not push no buttons.
I know.
Let me stop that.
You want to read some on Walter?
Yeah, I see something that Brian says, good evening. I see Deborah's watching, Deborah Gilbert.
Hi, Deborah. Hi, Brian.
See what else I see
Get you,
here.
Deborah.
Those are the only ones I see, Charles.
You want to say Andrea Evans?
No.
Say I see ya. He says it's a birthday queen. Okay, Barbara Gilbert. Barbara. Hello, everyone. She know I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so she was on here last week. So,
Oh,
hi, Barbara.
we're on podcast.
Wanted to go.
Hi,
So many of
Barbara.
y'all don't know y'all's name. I don't know what. I just tell you. I wing it. But so what year did you start line dancing? When did you get everything started? And I know you can
April
kind of run
1st.
through your your journey.
My journey? Okay, let's do that.
Mhm.
Hold on, I want to see y'all better. Okay.
Hey, now you go.
So I started line dancing with Shed downtown at Jazz at Jack's back in, I can't even remember the year. It was the 2000 and something. And
Yeah.
then Shed left, and then Ruthie took over the class. And I used to go travel to everybody's classes. So I would go to Charles's class, I would go to Chicago's class, I went to Ruthie's class, and I went in the beginning because I was trying to find comfort, and I wanted to learn how to do it, but you sometimes when you walk into a line dance class, you don't get the feeling of welcome. You don't get the hi, how you doing? You don't get and it's really, line dancing is intimidating. When I first went in, I went to Chicago's class. It was cool. Well, I like people. And then Charles's class was cool. And then there was Walter on the back wall. And then Ruthie's class was the one that, like Renee, was the first person that said, come here, let me show you this. Because me and Jared had actually visited their class. This was our second go around. So we visited each class once. And then the second go around, we was on our way around. And then Renee said, come here, let me show you how to do this. And she took hold of me and like gave me the basics of line dancing and made me more comfortable with what I was doing. So did that for the years, a lot of years, like 9-10 years. And then COVID came. And we had a whole Zoom meeting, and the class was canceled. It wasn't to resume. And so after COVID started wearing off, after about 2 years, we all start talking, and we still wanted to dance. So I touched base and I asked if we could possibly restart restart our old class. Turns out the suggestion for me was, how about, Barbara, you get your own class and create your own name. That was when I went to sleep, prayed on it, and came back with 5280. And from that moment, we literally, it was about 10 of us, and we started dancing in the driveway. We went to the park. We danced everywhere we could dance. Everywhere we could dance, we went and we danced. At that time, everybody else was welcoming. All the other line dance classes were welcoming. Everybody was like, we were all trying to get this thing together. So it started off pretty cool. 5280 is taking a different direction. We still have line dance classes, but we also have we are a beginner, super sassy silvers / super beginners / beginner intermediate line dance class.
Yes.
Different times for different classes, but basically that's where we're at. Like, so we have a sassy silvers class, and that's all of our sassy silvers people. We have our regular super beginners class, which is intermingled on our Monday, Thursday class. Those classes are intermingled. And then we have a separate beginner intermediate class after that. And then we also have a men's club class where you can learn partner dancing from none other than Mr. Walter.
Yay. Yeah, I just want to elaborate on that a little bit before I give it back to Barbara, because she needs to really zoom in on the sassy silvers, because that's really important. But Barbara and I got together last year or so ago, and we really was trying to figure out how to get more men in the line dance class. So my class started off to be a men's footwork class. So I wanted to teach all the guys the footwork terminology first for line dancing, and then maybe they wouldn't feel so, not wanting to come in. They still didn't want to come in. So my wife and I, my lovely wife, Melanie Davis, say hi to Melanie, everybody.
Hi, Melanie.
She's on. She convinced me to do a basic ballroom class, partner dances, so Barbara and I even tried to collaborate that into the line dance, because there's several line dances that you can ballroom to also. So we're still kind of like work in progress on that, but we have about 8 or 9 guys, and we have a good 6 or 7 ladies that come in on Monday nights, and we do the basic ballroom classes. But Barbara, back to you. I want you to really talk about the Sassy Silvers, because how many classes are there a week?
Well, first of all, how you get the name Sassy Silver? What? Everybody sassy in there or something? What's going on with that?
Our people are extremely sassy. Our ladies, let me just say our ladies, because we definitely have the majority across the board. 5280 now has six classes that we travel. We call it the 5280 OTG group. the line dance group, and we travel. We have 6 buildings that we've contracted with, and three more are currently under contract, and they should have dates next week. But what we do is we travel to the residences. They can't, these are either elderly, disabled buildings, people with disabilities. So like the Monday class, one of my Monday classes is everybody is over 65, 70, over 70. And this one is Westminster neighborhood, but it's literally so diverse. It's the most diverse class I have. There's everybody, every single type of person is in this class. And when I tell you the energy that they bring is everything. I do a lot of chair dances because we also have a wheelchair class on Tuesdays. So I do a lot of chair dances, and when I'm working with these people, part of the routine includes your arms. Your legs are down there, and they can do a little bit, but your arms can dance too. So when I be telling them to march, if you guys could see these people doing this right here in the dances in these chairs, it's amazing. I'm telling y'all, it is amazing. It's so cool. But so there's 2 classes on Monday, and then we have our regular 4 to 8 class. Then we have a class and a half, which is our wheelchair class, chair class from 1 to 1:30 on Tuesday, and then 1:30 to 2:30 we have a retired Sassy Silvers class. That's basically what the Sassy Silvers are. These are beautiful retired people that are not ready to sit down. They all have so much energy, and we do a lot with our 5280 does a lot in general across the board, but we also do a lot with our Sassy Silvers. Like, it's not just class. We don't just go dance with them. We spend time with them. We sit there, we check in on them. Let's see.
What day is this?
Which one?
The Sassy, with the seniors?
5 days a week, man.
There's
No, what day of the week? What day of the week?
They're 5 days a week at this point.
That's not the one I went with you to?
No, you went with me Tuesday to Zion Senior Center, right?
Okay.
Oh, you went with me to Montbello Meadows too.
Yeah, I went that one too. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Tuesday, Charles went to the Zion Senior Center, and that one, the first piece of that class is where the wheelchair class comes in. And this is what makes this class so special. This isn't even this is a compassionate care building. This is an end of life building. And these people, they, after lunch on Tuesdays, whoever's in charge, they be like, get me over there because Barbara's coming. When I walk in the door, they are so excited and so ready to do Cupid Shuffle in a chair. They be sitting there ready for me when I walk in the door. And so those classes, that class is only 30 minutes, but I make the most out of 30 minutes for them. Like, I start the class by letting them listen to Dance Monkey. Dance Monkey is a very universal song. They listen to Dance Monkey and they get all this little warmed up. We do one dance and we stop the music, and I go from chair to chair talking like, hey, how's your day today? What'd you do today? How'd you feel today? If I know that she was sick last week, my question for her is, how did you wake up feeling today? And depending on who the person is, I might do a mental health checkup. I might ask them, like, in her ear though. I have to, it's like one of them in her ear. I'm like, what's your mental health on 1 to 10 today? Look at me in my eyes and give me a number. Like, I take time in these classes to check on my people.
Yes.
But with that comes, I've had a death already because I'm dealing with the other side.
Right.
But it made me step my game up. Guess what? 5280 has a resolution. If any line dancer passes on 5280's watch, there's a resolution that we send to the family to be presented at the service.
You showed me that, yeah. Beautiful.
So there's a lot of different pieces to 5280, but we have a lot of instructors. We have 4 regular instructors for the regular classes, and then we have an additional 4 instructors that are specifically for those on-the-go buildings, like that'll have their own relationships with the on-the-go buildings. So it gives me a chance to continue to grow us.
Real quick, Barbara, they coming in, so I'm gonna have to read some of this.
Do it to it.
See it. So 5280, blah, 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 blah. Hey, Deborah, give me a second here. Barbara, it's Lenny. Barbara, it's Lenny? Lena? L-I-N-N?
Hi, Linnea.
Oh,
Linnea.
yeah. Have me say it, okay. I tear her name up. I don't care.
Yeah, don't do it.
Oh, wow. Hey, my sweetheart's on here. Hey, baby. That's Lynette Rucker.
Hey, baby.
Leave her alone. For a while, a lot of people didn't know her name because I kept saying, hey, baby. Well, who's baby? My baby right there. Renee. Also, I saw Chicago was on here. What's up there?
Hi, Chicago. Hi, Rennie.
Me and Chicago started, and every time we go somewhere, everybody say Fred Edmonds. I don't know who they were talking about.
You don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. It's always been Chicago.
That's his government name.
Yeah. But Chicago and I started together back in 2007. Back when Barbara was talking about with Shed was like all of our instructors. Ricky Potts, my buddy out here down the street, is here.
Hi, Ricky.
Mel's here.
Hi, hey there. This is so fun.
Diane Jackson.
Hi, Dada.
Somebody asked me, was I watching the game? But anyway, I have something to say real quick before you go any farther. I have to tell everybody, when I went to Denver back in September, October, Barbara kidnapped me. Okay, she came to the hotel, got me that morning, took me over her house, fed me. We went somewhere, okay? She had the singers, took me back that night. We went to the what's the big country and western play?
To the Stampede.
And I remember I called Annette and I said, baby, she kidnapped me. I haven't even seen the mountains yet. And I already been there 2 days.
We didn't have time for the mountains.
I just wanted to tell you. That's why I couldn't come to that last class. My ankle was swollen. We were doing so much, Missy's party. But I just have to, and I'll do a shout out a little later, but Walter gonna give you the big shout out. But I just want to thank you because you made my trip so much enjoyable. I spent time with family, yes, but the line dance family, if it wasn't for you mostly, it wouldn't have been like that. We would sit there. I told you she fed me, y'all. She fed me. Brought Walter over and fed him too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shrimp fried rice, homemade.
Homemade. This is the line dance we're telling everybody about. This is the friendship, and that's why I want more people to travel, to meet people, to meet you. Because who sends everybody to your class? What line dance instructor left and sent everybody to your class?
Oh, it be you, Charles. It be
everybody.
you.
I have more people wanting to come to my class when I'm not there now. Oh, you instructor? Yeah, 3 years ago. Let me give you Barbara's number. So I would automatically send everybody to Barbara because there was something that I saw in her, and she was always dear to me before I left. So.
Oh, thank you.
But anyway, I'm sorry. I just had to say that. And if I can take you to court, because I definitely kidnapped, and I loved every minute of it. So, Walter, you got a question? Oh no, Walter, and then I'll go ahead and do our station identification. But go ahead, Walter.
Yeah, Barbara, what accomplishments in the last 2 years are you mostly proud of? That you have.
Well, I'm just glad you asked. Hold on, sir, because I got a whole list right here.
I told you. I saw that paper. She didn't bring it. I'll say.
Okay, well.
Go for it, girlfriend. Go for it.
Okay, guys. Here, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like this, right? I am very proud of, first of all, the leadership squad. And I, like everybody on the leadership squad, everybody does their piece so well that 5280 literally rolls like a well-oiled machine. Wow. And so that first thing is that having a good team, like y'all, that's everything. And I really, 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 really appreciate having a good team. Right. Yeah. But so that's first. But with that, I said that to say, Linnea and Sophia being able to get that first class to be confident enough to get up. When I tell you guys, our Sassy Silver Super Beginners and our regular class, everybody showed up and showed out in 2025. I'm about to read to you guys what all community / events and celebrations 5280 made it through in 2025. I ain't even gonna talk about 24, okay?
We're gonna be on the time restraint, Walter. We're gonna time
get your popcorn. Right, get your popcorn.
Yeah, get your popcorn because this is crazy. This isn't including, mind you guys, every month We have all these classes, and then we still do a monthly birthday celebration for every month for whoever's birthday it is, right? All right. Here we go. Events and celebrations in 2025. The Delta Line Dance Party. We did a Galentine's Party, African American Health Fair. The Vibes Line Dance Trail Ride Party, Dancing with Joy, Freedom Fest with Mike Clark. We went to Omaha. We did the King of Colorado Car Show. We did a Father's Day performance, NOLA Fest 2025, Juneteenth, Heal the Hood, Black Arts Festival, Brother Jeff Stage, Black Arts Beer Garden, K-Town's Community Block Party, Unity at the Rim, Brick City Reunion, Sassy Silvers Park. We invite everybody. Manual Alumni Party. We did 90 days at Stampede, which was super fun. We did a sock drive. We did the Denver Pop-Up Soul Sliders Fish Fry. We do a It's Okay to Be Me Chill and Grill Conference. We did the Line Dance Cruise, 36th Annual Salute to Seniors. We celebrated National Line Dance Week, National Suicide Prevention Week. We did a Step Challenge. We did our dance-a-thon. We did a cookout with family and friends, Lady D Day. We did a cut and bling day. We did pop-up at Northfield, Montbello Community Event, Breast Cancer Walk, Halloween Party, BFF Tennis Shoe Ball, the 5280. We did a Friendsgiving dinner, a holiday dance party, and finally we did dinner in La Fiesta, Christmas party happy hour. We had a busy year.
That's 41 events.
So what did you do for the second half of the year?
That's
but
41
everybody,
events.
when I tell you guys 5280 showed up and showed out in 2025, 5280 did their thing. And so that's such a big accomplishment because April 1st is our 5-year anniversary. So I think that, I'm extremely proud of where we are and as a community-based line dance organization, because there is a difference. You can have a line dance class and you can have a community-based line dance organization. And for us, we kind of like being in the community and helping the community, and everybody gets up and dances. It's super nice.
Super nice.
That's something we used to do back in the day. And it's nothing like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little pay the bill here real quick, so everybody just bear with me. That's why we're on this podcast. For most of you that don't know, this is Queen Sheila's podcast. She created this podcast back around 2020, probably 2020. She asked me to come on like 2.5 years ago. She had me and Anetta's 100 episode. I was on. I asked Carlos to come on with me, and then, of course, he passed away, which threw me off. I still think about that. And she had me do this, and I wasn't really thinking about doing it. I tell everybody all the time, I don't like the podcast on YouTube. They be fighting and fussing too dang on. Anybody love anybody anymore? So I decided to do this, and I wanted to make sure that we kind of still keep her legacy. We don't want to go too far from Queen. So if I can get to it, everything is moving slow. When you have more than one guest on here, just move slow. But we're messing around with some stuff. Did y'all see that little weird stuff I had on at the beginning? I don't know what that was about. We couldn't find Barbara because she kept running away.
Yeah, that was
we had a hard time. Barbara finally got on, y'all, the last 5 minutes.
She's like that in class too, Charles. You look around.
Don't do me. I'll be there. Don't do me.
All right. Donations accepted. BIA, Cash App, $, McFadden, JE, or Zelle 813-416-8799. Carlos and I do not get a cent. This goes straight for the podcast, so we can continue to do this. We always feel like this is really important to try to to spread the word, have people like you on here, Barbara, that people don't know. Everybody don't know you, but this is a great time.
That's true.
People see you, to try to, I'm way over here now in the South, and where you guys at is totally different, but I haven't forgotten. Urban Line Dance Connection, Nicole Points, dance classes and events. If you have a dance class like you guys do, you probably need to put this on there, Barbara, because if someone pull this up, what's happening in Denver, Chicago, I know you're out there. You need podcast, I believe, the second or third week of February, but she's having knee surgery after her. So she can, explain it. She's having a thing called Real Talk that she's doing.
Nice.
These podcasts are, like I said, putting the word out. Let's talk soul line dance. Let people know. And you know how I am. I want to put you on blast. I want people to see you. When I see you, like, oh no, we gotta see her. Okay, we want people to see your first face. Universal soul line dance. Another one. We have a dance. It's universal. It used to be universal. Now I don't know what it's called. Univer. What is that? Univer.
I don't know. I didn't do that one. I think I only put our dances on the other one.
Yeah, this is Katrina Daniels. I think Roz or Ra. A lot of them are on as a group. But go on there. It's like 83,000. I think the last time I saw 83,000
Okay.
people on there. And everybody get to see what you do. This will be on there. This podcast, which if you just came on, we're having Barbara King, line dance instructor from Denver, Colorado, on tonight. For all you people, and I try to tell people this all the time, I don't know what to do. Maybe I have to start. I don't know what I have to do.
If you start paying them, man, you got to start paying people.
No, that's exactly where I was going to go, and I didn't go there. If you're interested, they should pay us. If you're interested in being a guest on the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast, contact myself, Dallas Charles 56, or carlos.com. Please, y'all, we're going to have some, I don't know if y'all know Dr. Reggie Garson. He's going to be on here in February as well. A little short, Reggie. I know y'all know Reggie. And that's a good way to know. Okay, this is a great way to know them. Shirley Mitchell, she actually has created a National Line Dance Week. She wants to co-host, so we're going to get her on here. We're trying to get people on here, people see. We haven't changed that date. We'll get to that in a minute, but it's National Line Dance Week starting the second Monday of September, founded by Shirley Mitchell. She decided to have this National Line Dance. It's in the archives, so it is official. And she always tell people, maybe have like a pizza week, or maybe have a free class or anything for that week, all over the country. A lot of people don't know about that as well. So, National Line Dance. This is why we always tell people to get out, be informed, especially now. Is everybody from your class going to the beginners ball?
No, but we have discussed 2027. We're going to encourage our make it a situation for 2027.
The cruise?
No, the beginners ball.
Oh, okay. And then the cruise in 2020. So y'all gonna be busy. You see, I'm promoting the cruise.
Hi, Queen Sheila.
The queen.
That's the queen right there. That was at her last symposium. She was something special. I tell people every time I talk, I met her one time, and our bond was like this. You don't always have to be around people all the time to know how they are, know how important they are to you. And she was important to me. I never tell you, I didn't do the podcast for like 3 weeks when she passed away, because I had no idea that was happening. Barbara tell you, she's on here. She's another one, but it's for you, Queen. We're gonna always remember you,
Queen.
Yeah. Hey, so, and also let me get one more here before we move back to our guest, Linda Hardy. She just actually wanted me to do some stuff for her. She's if you have an arm bracelet, I got like 1,000 of them. Linda Hardy. She's in charge of the www.urbanlinedancehistory.com. Please go in there and pull that up. It's almost like the museum. Now, Carlos has the museum. That's why I was hoping he was on there to talk about the museum, if he's doing some stuff with that. But if you've been on some of these conventions that we went on back in 15, 14, all that, Vegas, there's a lot of stuff on there that you're going to say, wow. And lately, that's what I've been doing, reminiscence, trying to remember some of the older stuff that we did. So now back to our guests. Barbara, you kind of jumped the gun on one thing. I want you I want you to tell us something that no one knows about you.
Oops.
I know you did something, but I know you got a lot.
I was all like, can I go back to it?
You're definitely a great cook. That is a fact.
Something no one knows about me.
I actually asked for like two things. I'll let you slide.
I can't see you.
I know. I'm getting ready trying to get this picture off of here.
Let me see. What is it? Something about Barbara? Well,
And that's going to go also
okay.
for you too, Walter.
All right, here we go. Here's something about Barbara.
Uh-oh. Y'all know that?
I don't excuse me. I don't relax easily, right? I have this thing I made up my own number, my own acronym. It's ACHDTTDS. I just got a lot going on and I move around a lot. So what I don't do is relax and watch. Like if you know how people wake up and they got to take their time. They got to get out the bed slow. They got to put their feet on the ground. They got to rest for a minute. They got to stretch. They got to yawn. They got to do all this before they start moving. Total opposite chick. My eyes open, my feet hit the floor. It's like a.
You telling me?
That's all I got.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Why you kidnapped?
In case you didn't know that about me, now you know.
I couldn't get away. I mean, you know, I know.
Yeah, I'm not a very restful chick. It's one of my husband's, like, for me to actually sit down on a Sunday and like lay down and watch a movie or something, it just like drives my brain insane. So it has to be a whole workup to get me to like, girl, just lay down. I'd be watching a movie and my brain be like, but you could be doing this and that and this and that and this and that. Then I start looking at him crazy. So I'm really trying to work on. I'm trying to work on at least giving up a couple hours on Sundays. Just sit down, Barbara.
You are.
I'm trying though. I'm trying.
What about you, Walter? What somebody don't know about you?
Well, a lot of people probably don't know, probably never thought about it, but I had never danced until my wife invited me to a line dance class about 16, 17 years ago. I'd always wanted to dance, but I was always afraid to get out on the floor because I didn't have any moves. You know, I liked music. I could hear the beat and everything, but I just was afraid to get out on the floor and dance. And if it wasn't for line dancing, I probably still would be that way.
What class was that? Was that Lisa's class?
It was Lisa's class first, and then right after that, she left. I think Annalisa started taking over, I believe.
Yeah, and then Sherry. Yeah, okay.
Then Sherry, yeah.
Because I was in her class. She had me teaching. I was trying not to be a teacher. I just wanted to be in the back. You know,
yep.
Baby, she could not teach. She said, Mr. Charles, I cannot do Chuck Baby. So I had to get in there. That's way back when Chuck Baby was, you know, everything is coming now, like Bring in the Cats. Everything now is
coming back.
New,
but coming back.
We was doing, and I did talk to Sharika and that energy that they have, you know, she's going to be on here too again, but the energy they have, it makes you want to do it. Like I look out there, like around 500-600 people out there doing it, you know, like at the conventions, you know. What was your first convention, Barbara, that you went to?
J&J, Cali Jam.
Great convention.
Mm-hmm.
They play a little
Cali
tune
Jam.
if you're new, your first time, they play a little tune. If it's your first time.
Yes, that was, but you know, I learned a lot between Vegas Jam and Cali Jam, like those first two. I learned back then to teach your class before you leave the city. You don't have to teach them everything, but you need to get them ready. You need to, my class should not be sitting down when we leave out of town to go somewhere. 5280 shouldn't be sitting down. 5280 should be on the floor. And if we don't know the dances, we should get up and learn, unless we just don't feel like it. But it shouldn't be a thing to whereas we're going to conferences and our class is not prepared, or like I said, we're going to come in 2027 to the beginner ball. That's going to be something brand new for almost everybody that's going to go with us. That'll be their first trip.
All right. That's great.
That'd be a good one.
I see Carla Gray is on the line. I always got to give her props because she's in the UK. And I don't know what time it is, but I know they're a whole lot later than us. And for her to come out here and be on the podcast always speaks volumes. I love it. That's great. Okay, my wife says she's coming to Denver, y'all.
Oh, when you coming, girl?
think it might be
Never
10.
mind. Text me. Forget it. Just text me.
Yeah, that's the line dance love we have
Oh yeah.
in Colorado. Because that's one thing when I first started teaching, people didn't believe that. First of all, they didn't believe a lot of blacks was in Denver, and they didn't believe that we dance. Me and Walter would talk about this all the time, and we had a whole city dancing. So, but for me to see you continue doing what you're doing is phenomenal. And like I told you, when I was there, I was so proud. You took me all over here. I said, "Wow, they jamming." In 3 years, everything looks so different though. My whole
Can I?
head was
Can
like, go ahead.
you?
This
I
is
need
your
to
show.
tell the. I need. Can I need to tell y'all a story about when Charles was here? Charles went with me to my Wednesday class at Meadows in Montbello. And we don't go in through the front door. We go in through the side door, through the community room door. So he's in there and he's just feeling himself. He's dancing. He's walking around the room. He's talking to everybody. He's looking, but he's feeling his mom. Like he's feeling his mom. And lo and behold, he didn't realize that my Montbello building is where his mom lived, and her apartment was actually right next door to the community room that we was in. And he didn't know why he was having all these crazy feelings. And then somebody, I think Miss Alice.
No, my auntie. Remember, my auntie came and she was kept talking to me. I was like, "Why she keep talking to me?"
Oh
I
yeah,
ain't,
Miss Shirley.
yeah, I'm in Shirley. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and but that's what my mom passed away from too. She was there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
There. So, like I said, it was emotional, but it was kind of good because I'm like, I know this place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're from the backside. So, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, that was all I had. I just wanted
Yeah.
to put that out there that it's just amazing the way God works. It's just
Wonderful memory.
amazing because that's like a 1 in a million hit that would happen.
That room you was in, we celebrated her 85th
80th
birthday.
birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, right there in that room before she passed away. So, and that's why I said I kept looking and looking, and it was so good to see so many people. So, anybody's gone, go home for a minute. Like you heard my wife, she's going out there. Go home and enjoy. And for me, it was like, I don't know, I was like, I had to get it out of me. 3 years, I didn't realize it's 3. And when the net goes back, it's almost going to be 4.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Carlos said the other week, he said, "Y'all only been there a year, right?" I said, Yeah, 3.5 years, I'm telling you. And I just noticed on Facebook, I had to put this out there yesterday. What was yesterday, the 9th? No, 2 days ago.
The 10th.
That's the day that I proposed to Annette on Facebook.
Wow.
Just finished having COVID, and it's weird because she was in her pajamas and she didn't know it, but it's out there. It's just that was 5 years ago. It's like how fast time is going already, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to give some shout outs, my girlfriend. Oh,
Okay,
what about
I'm with
me?
it.
I guess y'all don't know about me, huh? Most people know me.
What?
Did y'all know I'm retired?
I know what they don't know about you, Charles.
Now give
They
us
don't
something
know-
else,
they-
Charles.
They don't know that you got a new phone number.
Oh,
No.
Walter.
Hey,
That was
number
not for
is a new
everybody
phone.
to know.
Yeah, you don't know that I'm mad. All these people won't call me. I keep telling y'all to call me. He's doing it to talk to me. Text me and let me know who you are. 'Cause if I
Here y'all
don't-
go. Everybody on the podcast that has not hit up Mr. Charles's phone, please do so immediately. Hit up his phone and say, "Hey, this is me," or just go ahead and call him up. Everybody call him.
I put my number. I said, "Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?" But a lot of you guys know. I know you know Walter, but I used to perform on stage. I was with a group called Romero Theater Troupe. We did plays for organic, like social injustice, the struggle of the working class people. And you kind of, when I mean organic, I did this when I first started line dancing. Actually, I was doing this before I started. And Chicago went to one of the plays with me, but it's one of those deals that you kind of ad lib about all the bad stuff, especially right now. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff going on, but that was something I was really proud of, to be on stage and see people. We did the what is it? I'm a Man with the Mississippi, with Martin Luther King, with the Mississippi Trash. Some of the good stuff that we actually did to make people aware. So that's me, y'all. Yeah, so I performed on stage because I was acting a fool, but I was loving life. But back to you, Barbara. I know you got a long list of You got a list of I know you got a list of shout outs as well, I'm sure.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. All
So
right.
you
Okay.
got the
So,
you got
first of all, I want to give a shout out to first all of the line dance instructors and dancers across the country that are welcoming. Like, it makes a difference when you go to conventions and you don't know people and you speak to people. We gotta get to know each other. If we're gonna make this line dance community an actual community, we gotta get to know each other. So I'm a friendly person and I like talking to people, so I'm always gonna say hi to you. My group's about the same way. We're gonna speak to you. So I want to give my shout outs to those instructors and people out there that have been nice enough and decent enough to just be decent people and say, hey. All right, now, Donetta, I want to say thank you to Donetta Gunnis Hall. She has supported 5280 since day one. Anything we need, anything that she could do for us, she always does. I want to give her a big shout out. She's a big piece of mental support for me. That chick named Lady Daria. Lady D is also I like to shout out her too. She does a lot for us. She gives us a lot of support. Like, you need support. If you're going to do it like on a decent scale, you need support. It can't just be you. And then I like to shout out Reggie Reg and the Southside Steppers. Then I'd like to shout out Barbara. Go, Barbara. Go, Barbara. Y'all know this was a bad idea to put this camera in my face.
mute you now. I want to mute you.
But I want to shout out my friends and my family for always supporting Barbara's dreams. Barbara, I do a lot. Like, I make snap decisions and I decide today we should try this, tomorrow we should try that. My entire family has always supported me, like all the way down to everybody. And so I just want to give a big shout out to my family, especially because I really, really appreciate y'all support. Oh, and guess who else? Big Daddy.
What?
Shout out Big Daddy.
We can't say that, Charles. You and me can't say that.
I'm looking to mute her. What's that mute button?
Don't be muting her. You said I could have it. But Jared is another one. Like, my husband is very, 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 very supportive. Like, anything he could do for 5280, he's actually dances. He's not a dancer either. And let me get that to Walter too, because I wasn't a dancer either, Walter. I think that's why it took me so many times to go to so many classes to finally get up and try it, because I couldn't dance either. But my husband dances with the men's group, the men's club.
All right.
And I want to shout out our city, Denver. Denver actually really does support 5280. In a whole, no matter what. If we need a venue, if we need whatever it is we need, our city pretty much steps up for us. So I just want to shout them out too. So, hey, if I forgot anybody, y'all know I meant to shout y'all out. And 5280 line dancers, shout out to y'all for always stepping up and coming to class, being faithful, being dedicated to the craft. And I love the confidence that everybody has coming to dance class. That was fun.
All right. You sure you finished?
Nope. Pastor Hall, shout out. Okay.
You have any shout outs, Walter?
Yeah, I'd shout out to my wife, Melanie, for inviting me to class, because,
change your life.
Dancing is healing. I mean, there's so many benefits from dancing, mentally and physically. And I just can imagine what I'd be doing if it wasn't for line dancing. I want to shout out to the line dance community. Like Barbara was saying, you meet so many wonderful people. There's never any drama when you're out at these events, like you're at clubs or something. You're just having a great time, enjoying people. And I like to shout out for my men's group and the ladies that help on my Monday nights. It's more than just a dance class. We call each other, we go out, we watch the game. If we ever have any issues, we can talk about certain things, so it's a wonderful opportunity to meet guys and have a social outing with guys at times. So I want to shout out to all those.
I'm going to get them on here. I'm going to get some of them on here.
Oh, that'd be great.
And so, because we need to see some of that. We need to spread that. I'm also going to get some of the trail riders on here. We need to, as we share in this day and age right now, 2026, we need to share some love, y'all. I'm serious. I was in the military. This thing's getting crazy. We need to share amongst ourselves all that little bickering and he say, she say, and us. We all grew up together, so we definitely all too old for all that.
Right.
We all getting a lot older, and you start seeing what life really means to you. So we need to. That's what I'm talking about. Give out your flowers now. Barbara just gave all them flowers out. This is what we do. You have to get those flowers out now because I'll be scared to call back home. Somebody such and such and blah, blah, blah. Oh, somebody passed away, someone we know. I was looking at some of the dancers that we have lost. I don't want to get too deep into it, but we've lost some dancers that we've had. So we'll never see again. So yeah, definitely. But anybody else?
I'd like to shout out to the podcast too, because these podcasts, they may be controversial sometimes, but it is a platform to get information out, whether you agree with it or not. I remember when Teresa was on and she was shedding some light on the trail riders, and she said something that really made me think. Trail riders aren't even worried about us. We sit here worried about the trail riders, what they're doing, what they should be doing. They out there having fun.
They didn't care.
They don't care.
They hear a nice beat and they do a dance to it. They, like I said, look at the cats. They building the stuff back up. They
don't need any dance floors. They outside. They having a great time.
Right.
You're right. What are you? It's. I always used to say there's too many fish in the sea. You cannot get them all. Stop trying. It's
unnecessary.
It's not even a community anymore. It's like a line dance world, or like global. This thing is so big. Like you got UK, you got Korea, you got China, Indonesia. All of them. I got pages for line dancers from Indonesia, China, Korea, Japan. Wow. I'm connected with all them, and they'll be watching this because I put that on their page. So people just enjoy 2026 and get out. And I know some people can't, but if you can, get out and see us, see these people. At the beginner ball is a great way to start. 1,700 people, and you don't even have to. I say it all the time. I don't think Annette sat down April. I'll take them pictures, but somebody, you got seats over there? I'm talking about the whole tour. I don't think you sat out. Did you sit out?
Not at all.
What is it?
Wow.
We know the dance. Everybody else can help you with the dances and stuff. They can. All right. Back to you. I'll shout out at the end because it's going to be both of y'all. But announcements. Tell people where you are, what time, all that good stuff. She's going to another sheet, Walter. Oh, that's a big one there.
You asked for it.
Oh.
Right. Well, let me see. Okay, let me quit playing with y'all. Okay, no. So 5280. Telling y'all, this is just so y'all know, this is our board. We really try to stay organized at 5280. So at the end of the year, beginning of the new year, I put together a board so that I don't really have to mess with this board much. It basically says everything. It says our travel destinations for the year. So we are showcasing in NOLA in June, and we're going to showcase the Southside Steppers in July. But this side is literally a scratch. So every time we go somewhere, we'll pull it back and scratch off the city. But I think I want to put like what classes we went to support too around here. Anyway, sorry about that.
She says she never sleeps. You see why? She'll never sleep? That's all right though, Bob. You go ahead, girl.
It is our 5th anniversary. And so our anniversaries are called dance-iversaries. So our 5th dance anniversary is the weekend of April 10th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 2026. And 5280 Line Dance Crew, what's it called? 5th dance anniversary. It's in Denver on Chambers Road. So if you're in Denver or you're not in Denver, come support us anyway. Colorado Springs R&B line dance class has been coming down to support. That's been pretty cool, Charles.
Okay.
But yeah, so come.
Shoot, yeah.
Hi, Donna.
No.
But yeah, come support us if you can. That's all I got for now.
Okay. Well, you had that big board.
I know. I knew y'all didn't want to go through my board though. It's a lot.
But you're organized. You're organized. You're
It is,
organized.
it is organized. I was trying to do a better job of letting everybody know where we are throughout the year. Like it has those Sassy Silvers classes on that board. So just so everybody has, everybody's on the same page.
And I have to tell people that you're on here because you showed me your sheet. And I remember we sitting there eating, and I said, you got to be on the podcast. You got to be on the podcast because this is what people need to know, what they need to see all over the country.
And
so
I think,
many.
yeah, I think the big thing for 5280 is assisting our community. We dance. We all love to dance. All of us love to dance. But when somebody 92 sits next to you and does the Cupid shuffle with her legs and arms, there's nothing like it. So that whole idea of just getting out there in the community and being there for your community, like we are the next generation up, but the generation above us that's still alive, they need us. They need us, and not just the Denver metro community. They need us across the country. So it shouldn't just be the 5280 line dance crew hitting these sassy, these senior resident buildings. I think that as a country, we all got to give back somewhere. So if anybody can find some time, create something in your region and play with the old people.
Charles, you remember Gooch? Gooch was about 85, and that was 5 years ago.
No, he's 20 years younger than us, older than us. So he's 89. No,
oh my gosh, yeah.
We're getting ready to be 69.
70.
No, we're 69. 89? He's 89, yeah. He's 20 years.
Yeah, we used to take Gooch, put him in the middle. We didn't care what he did.
You don't care. It doesn't matter. And I tell them it doesn't matter what body part moves. Anything you can move. If you guys, I had one dude in a wheelchair, he just didn't feel like doing nothing that day. So I said, it don't matter what body part you use. When I tell y'all this fool did the wobble like this the whole time. Oh, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Oh, wobble, baby, wobble. And inside, I was cracking up. But he was moving a body part and did the whole dance with his head.
It didn't say what to wobble. He just wobble. It's wobble. Now, you brought up Myron Gooch, and I tell people about Myron. When I lost my father, Myron kind of became like my father because he was there. 89 years old. He's another Taurus. Me, him, and Walter Tauruses. So. Yeah, he's just always quiet. When he first came to the class, I felt so bad. I wanted to give him his money back, but he wouldn't take it. And then he had that surgery, and then he started doing showcase dances that we were doing.
Yeah,
that's dedication. He said, "No, I can follow. I'm not
stayed on the floor.
I stayed on. That's a lesson for everybody, especially new people. Stay on there. 89-year-old man out there dancing. Come on now. No, I miss Myron. I was hoping to see him when I went there, but couldn't. There was so much going on, but anyway. But shout out Walter. I mean, announcements, Walter. Your class. I know you did that, but
yeah, we doing the class. This year we're going to do something different. We're going to do some routines for the guys, and probably add a few more people to the ballroom class, and we'll try to incorporate some ballroom line dance routines. So that we can kind of blend in with the 5280 line dance side. We got to get those men on the other side of that, that room some kind of way.
Man, I'm trying to do my stuff with the military, trying to get them out there, because I say all the time, if you can march, you can dance. Okay, I want to hit. So
back in the day, Charles, you may not realize it, but sometimes the type of song, and the dance may generate more guys. I know a lot of the songs that are out now, the line dances, they're more whining and grinding. The average guy, when they see something like that,
yeah,
they want to watch. They may not want to do it.
But Charles, you do really good. You do really good when we doing this right here. When we roll. Walter be like. You don't be rolling nothing, so that's great, but you still be doing the exact same thing we doing.
But that's Walter. Walter been doing it for what, 15, 17,
I say my rolling for the bedroom.
That's fair.
I tell them all the time, Walter, I'm too old to roll. I rolled out.
Been rolled on the floor somewhere.
And for y'all that don't know this, after the beginners ball, a week later, and then a week and 5 days later, Walter and I both would turn 70. Both of us
Wow.
still getting out there. And you look at some people that's 70, and that motivates me, Walter. When I look at some of the other people
Absolutely.
younger than
Right.
70, 50, 60, and it motivates me. And
Mhm.
I put a lot of that on line dancing. I do.
Hmm.
Mhm.
You're talking about shout out. You're talking about melody, how it changed your life. I was dancing, but meeting Annette changed my life. You
Mm.
know, took it to another whole different. It became more of a business because now it's concentrating on dancing and stuff. So, and you just meet people, and one little thing just changed your life, and here it is, almost 14 years later. And I can't believe that 14
Mm.
years. I
Wow.
know you're 44. I know you how many,
Wow.
Barbara?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm
26.
27. Yeah,
27.
I'm yeah.
And that's how fast life goes and stuff. So yeah, just different things, different people in your life. And but my announcement is I know I'm going to beginners ball, and then I want to go to We Camping. For y'all that don't know that, Carlos has a camping trip in September. You go to this little park, and you got a tent. We went there. I went there last year. The day got here, so Annette lost power, but I went to the daughter's house, and but we were out there in the woods, and it was still raining out there. So, but I wanted to be better this time because we couldn't go fishing. But if you're outdoorsman, We Camping is usually the last week of September. Last week of September. So I'm not doing too much. I love the fact that when you said, Barbara, that how people are very warm towards you. I appreciate that, how they are toward Annette. Because I've been out there for a while, but to see them take her in like they have, the
Mhm.
whole line dance community
Mhm.
is one of my biggest joys. Because
Wow.
we get together on the cruise, we don't even see each other. Okay,
Right.
it wasn't that. Well, she was dancing. At one cruise a couple years ago, I didn't see her because I helped to load the ship. And they said, "Wait, I know your wife is here because you don't get the little picture thing and you got a match." I didn't see her. I saw her dancing across the little way. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Get out there and enjoy yourself because we
Mhm.
don't have too many of us that are married and line. Me and Walter are lucky. We line dance with our mates, and
Hmm.
Yes.
that don't. I'm sorry, but it's a special feeling.
I'm
Yes.
about to tell y'all, I'm about to join the club because Big Daddy about to learn how to line dance. Okay.
That's right. All
He
right.
probably already knows how.
Duh. Oh, you been line dancing?
He's been holding out. He don't want you to turn him out like that.
Where he at anyway? Hey, Walter, I'm going to go ahead and let you give her a toast because I want you to get used to it. Because like I said, I like the way you and Brian host this stuff. So me and Carlos don't always be hemmed in, and we want the podcast to continue to go. And the fact that you want to do this speaks volumes. So I'm going to let you give the toast to 5280 Line Dance Crew.
Thank you, crew.
Yeah, the crew.
I want to give a toast to 52A Line Dance Crew, who it's a well-oiled machine, like Barbara said. I call them the Wolf Pack. I'll have to give you the story behind that one of these days. But she's got a crew. The first time I was there at a meeting, they was going back and forth. But I'm telling you, that group, no matter what the disagreement is, nobody stops working. They continue to work. They get the job done, and they're there the next day. So, hats off to Barbara for putting this crew together. And
Thank you.
cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
my little drink was getting heavy, Walter. I had to sit it down. That's okay. That's how you do it anyway. Because my thing is, Barbara already knows the joy I have for her and the happiness I have for her.
There's a few people in the comments there, Charles. I can see a few of them. A few comments.
Now, it's a lot of them on here. Mostly the 52, the crew.
5280's on there. Go 5280.
Out there. I used to tell people, if you want to see me, just get on the podcast. You ain't seen me no
Yeah.
I tell it to my family members. Southside. I think that is a Brian.
Hi, Southside.
Brenda
Yeah.
Pierce said, "Barbara, you have a grandson who looks just like you. I have a grandson that looks just like you."
Oh, hey, Miss
Thank you,
Brenda.
Ada. That's every Monday and Thursday, 1599 Dayton Street. Yeah, I'll write that down. Beginning. Okay. So a couple more little deals here. Now we usually ahead of time. Usually we just like doom, 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 doom. We want to go back to Barbara anyway, but one thing I have to promote, and this is about something that I'm in charge of, is called the Military Appreciation. I'm doing it now because I want people to get ready. Barbara, them, you guys were there. I gave y'all a shout out. Yes, I
It
did.
was really nice.
It was nice. If people hadn't seen it, please go to this page, everybody. Mr. Charles Armed Forces on Facebook. It's the military veterans page. I'll be putting different things you can do, how to make money, discounts, where we can go, benefits, where to go to. So I'm getting a lot of people on there now, but I was told that I'm doing it again in 2027. And remember, Barbara, we was thinking about having a military thing, and when we was there, we was going
Yes.
to do a hold up. We was going to do
Yep.
that. So any military people, you don't have to be military people to be on that page. Somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that's in the service. And
there's a couple veterans on the podcast now. 5280 veterans. Go to this page and check it out. Y'all need
please,
all the resources.
the videos we did on the cruise, a lot of pictures is on there. Uh, Lady D, there's so many Lady D's, it's like around 20 of them, I think. It's a lot of Lady D's, snapshot, Lady Snapshot, Lady D GJs, a lot of Lady D's. And but please, what we want you to do, everyone, when you get a chance, is to go to. This is serious. We will be promoting this probably the end of this month, beginning next month. I don't know who that guy is. That's the wrong thing. I don't want the Prince on there. Line dancing groovy cruise is what I'm talking about. I know we have over a half. I know Avis is on here. I don't know the exact count, and probably good not to even know. Just get out there and go if you haven't. Barbara, tell us your experience.
If you haven't been, do it. Do it.
Yes, I'm telling
Don't know
you.
what you're missing.
Holy shit. And that was just a template. That was just a start. Now we kind of know how things go and what we can and can't do. So I'm telling y'all, please go. Please. I would want all my Denver connection to go.
Yeah, the ship was so big. Denver had about 30, could have been 40 people there. I barely seen anybody.
Hardly seen
And I
anybody.
was on the ship all day long, and I barely seen anybody. That's how big. How many things were going on at the same time. It was great.
We always saw the same people. We always saw y'all.
Yeah.
We
were hanging out at the same place, hanging out at the food court.
I was at. You could always find me at the hamburger joint.
Charles was hanging out at the ice cream machine. That's what.
Yeah, I was. And lost some pounds.
I was right up the street at the burger joint.
It was like a Groundhog Day. Is that watching them again?
Yeah.
Now we could not find Elaine, Arena. Annette could not find Arena.
Never saw her.
Wow. I think I seen Arena once.
Yeah, and I couldn't find what's her name? Shar them, right? And Annette was talking. She said, I know I won't find her. Right there by the candy stand. Didn't y'all stop there, Walter, too?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Line Dance Connection, Mark. We stopped there. The three amigos, Elaine and Arlene, them, they stopped there. And we saw Shar first. And I went to go stop and get some candy. And bam, that's when she saw Shar. It was like amazing. And we sat there and took all the pictures. And that moment was something because it was a lot of us there that was from way back in the day.
Yes.
And I tell people, why you put memories out there? Because they mine. And I'm always have my memories.
That's it.
They mine. Like Carlos got retired like 7 times. So I'm looking to retire again very, very soon. Okay. That's for sure. But I tell people I'm not retired from dancing, just from classes. I taught 8 years of classes. It's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like God has something better, different, not better, but
different.
Yeah, different. Like the cruises and conventions, and now I work, and so it's totally different now, and it's okay. I love what I'm doing, and Annette will tell you no snow. She loves that part down here. How's the weather
I
down
know
there,
she
y'all?
does. Well, we really can't complain because we ain't really had no snow either.
Nah,
Figured
not
that.
at all.
Yeah, a couple of days hotter than our days down here.
Hmm.
Now, this is a new segment that I just put in here. I'll tell you about this for us seniors. I wouldn't say seniors. What we call it more seasoned line dancers. This is a blast from the past. And I started this by we're going to work, and I had a list of all the stuff we did with Annette. And as we was going to work, we kind of laughed about it because we both lived it. And we did some of
Yeah.
this stuff like tag and 4 square, or if you're at home, 2 square with the ball. The great thing for me was lightning bugs. For you young people, lightning bugs. We would catch lightning bugs, put them in the jar.
We were
Yeah.
horrible people. We were horrible people for that.
We fed them and gave them air. What
I
more
think
do
I,
they
I think I
want?
plucked the light off a couple of bodies and just threw the light in my jar a couple
Yeah,
times.
that's
Like I
what
was
you think about.
horrible.
Yeah, grasshopper.
And now you can't get me to touch a bug, but I was messing with them lightning bugs.
And you sit there, you see them, boom, you run. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And like I told Walter, it was international. It's like all over. If lightning bugs is and you knew about lightning bugs. Same
Right.
with street lights. Street lights was a go sign to go. When the
To
street
go
lights
home.
came on, that's the sign to go home. Nobody had
Go
to
home.
say nothing. Universal, go home.
Go home. That
Marbles.
was it.
So marbles, Walter. What did we play? Marbles for keeps.
Marbles
had
for
to-
keeps.
Marbles, and someone take it. And, oh man, you got my marble. You had to do the circle and do the marble and jacks. For all your
Yep.
people with jacks and throwing the jacks.
I got some jacks.
You
Got
do?
some jacks.
That's just something that we did as children, and that's why I said I enjoy it because I have to think about it. When I think about it, I'm happy thinking about it.
You
I'm
know what we
trying
did for New Year's?
What's that?
For New Year's Eve, me and Big Daddy, we played with Clay and Carson. Clay and Carson are our grandkids, y'all. Two of them. They 6 and 7. Yeah, 6 and 7. So they stayed up. We got their juice out, and we played war. We taught them war that night, and they had so much fun.
War.
Them boys want to play war every night.
Oh yeah. It's competitive.
It is. It's simple.
Competitive.
You play speed.
Yeah, we went back to the old school, and it was the perfect game.
Y'all ever play speed?
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So Clay, the 7-year-old, he's so good at it. I said, "Oh, you ready for speed? You got to start with war. And then once you get good at war, then you can go ahead and get your speed ready." He's ready now. I ain't showed him, but he's ready.
Yeah, we're going to put them all, actually. Because you laugh. You sit there and laugh. I mean, some things you can just do together. Line dancing is wonderful, but it's like we went to go see Avatar 2 days ago.
Mm.
I wanted to go see Avatar. Fire and Ash? So somebody asked me how it was. I said, "Did you see 1?" I said, "Yep." "Did you see 2?" "Yep." "Then you saw 3." He goes 1 and 2 equals 3 in a certain kind of way. But it's so exciting, and it's the special effects and the beauty of it. In the theater. I think like only 4 of us in the theater, but still, it was wonderful. And we play bingo. We go to the planetarium. And of course, we work together. So different things we're trying to get out and start doing, because most of it's always been line dancing, and that's not going anywhere. Ricky
Right.
Possum coming down to Rock Hill to see him again. That's a great friend.
Mhm.
Rondi's like a half an hour away. So, but y'all, I'm telling y'all this right now for all you people in Denver, Colorado. This is the South. It ain't just same.
It ain't the same.
Try to convert me with cowboy boots. It ain't the same. I'm telling you, it's not. But you better love where you at, because you can be somewhere else. You can't be somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
Barbara,
had another question for
Go
couple
ahead.
questions for Barbara. This is probably something that a lot of people don't know unless you're from Denver. Barbara, you can elaborate on choreography. How many dances have you choreographed?
Choreographed me.
Choreographed.
I just completed my 3rd dance. So I started a year ago, and I did Beautiful Lies, and I like Beautiful Lies a lot. And then at the end of 2025, I did 5280 Perfect Stranger, and it's by Lettucey. I like that one a lot. And then this newest one that I did, it's called Rhythm Like This. Rhythm Like This.
You got to do
But
that when you say it.
5280 is a smooth line dance class group. So we all three of the dances that came from me are they're pretty easy dances. They're very nice dances, but pretty smooth dances too.
Yeah, y'all were smooth. I enjoyed being down there. You had another question, Walter?
Yeah, well, I wanted to elaborate on that because a lot of people probably don't realize just how many line dancers did come from Colorado. I think one of our biggest problems are we're not actually putting them on the line dance archive, and we don't have the YouTube instructional videos and things like that because there's some pretty nice dances that it came from Denver. I know one of my favorites now is by Deborah Russell. Here, she's local here, and it's "My Star" by Carmichael. It's my favorite.
I think she's
Definitely.
on here too. Hi, Deborah.
Yes. Yes, that's actually one of everybody's favorite. That's one of the dances that we take across the board. Zion Senior Center even does that.
Nice, easy, four-wall dance.
Yeah, Deb Russell has been choreographing some really nice dances. She's at, I think, 4 right now.
Very impressive because I remember when Deborah first started dancing, and she just loved dancing, and this is what happened. Everybody.
Oh, she's getting it.
I still think of the story with Keith and Sandy, and Keith came to watch Sandy. He put it on Facebook. I came to see her shake her behind. He was not dancing for 2 years. Sandy said that she would go home and do the dance, and no, he didn't teach you that way. He didn't get up. And remember watching when he first came up, we just clapped and now he's an instructor.
I couldn't believe it. Didn't believe it.
Stuff.
He is our Denver advanced line dance instructor. As far as 5280 is concerned, Keith Steele he's the person that comes to our class and will teach some advanced dances.
Mm-hmm. And they're having their event this year. I think this is their second event that they're having. I believe it's in May this year.
I need to have a fundraiser for travel fundraiser. Yeah, I'm a good traveler. Y'all hear me over on y'all guests? I need to start a fundraiser to travel. How do some of them people go to all these things? I'm going to have Denise on here, and she has a list. And she said, Mr. Charles, tell everybody I do have a job. Rondi has a job. Okay, Earl has a job. But you look up in there everywhere, and I'm like, more power to you. If you can, do it.
Right. I don't know how Earl has a job because you can text him something, and before you get through texting, he's already answered it.
We said this a couple weeks ago.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, as far as the leadership squad goes, the majority. Well, no, not the majority. Yeah, okay, true. The 90% of the leadership squad has daytime jobs, and because I don't, and my job is to move around this city and line dance, I be calling them in the middle of the day like they ain't got no job, and then I be whispering. I'll call and be like, "Hey, girl, you at work?" Knowing they at work. But if I don't call right then, I'll forget what I want to talk about.
See, yeah. I mean, line dancing is in your blood. I mean, you can't wait. Sometimes we're mobile. We can pull over anywhere and just dance, and everybody would sit there, especially in the mountains. I always wanted to do that. I wanted to go to Lookout Mountain. What is it? Red Rocks. Is it Red Rocks?
Yes.
Just pull over. So dancing, like I said, has changed my life. The places we go, the things we do, it's just phenomenal. But anyway, we're getting close to an hour and a half. See how fast that stuff goes? It goes but Barbara, I'm gonna go ahead and let you say whatever, any kind of last words you have, and it sound like you're getting ready to go electric chair. You got last
words? Saw me look up at I looked up at my big board. Okay, cool. A couple things. Just as far as the line dance community as a whole is like we all need to do better. Like just as a community, like the country line dance, they're a community. we all need to just do better as a community. And more or less right now, I'm kind of speaking about just in general, our own self, our own city. Like, I can't worry about the rest of the country right now. I got to worry about our own city. And I would like my own city to be just a little bit more united in the line dance world. And hold on, I got more. Okay, wait. Oh, we got a new class, y'all. Oh, oops. Okay, I know we have all those other classes and we start classes tomorrow. But everybody, please remember, we also start at the Moose Lodge this Tuesday. This Tuesday from 5 to 8. It's a new Tuesday class. It's going to be every other Tuesday at the Moose Lodge at 2390 Dayton, down the street from the Tria. And that class, we're going to work on, we'll call them either trendy dances, advanced dances. It just kind of depends, but it won't be what we do in our Sassy Silvers or other classes. It'll be something different every other Tuesday. So those classes also start this Tuesday. And I also want to shout out, I forgot. I need to shout out my performance squad. 5280 has a lot of different pieces, but in the last 6 months, we have put together, I've put together a performance squad. And I want to thank those ladies that are part of the performance squad. I look at all the people, I look at us all dancing all the time. I see how much energy you put in. I see what you bring to the table. I see how committed you are. And so I kind of went through the class and kind of asked 5 people if they were interested in being in a performance squad. That is because you can't take everybody everywhere you go. We had a few events this last year where I could only bring 5 people. So that's where the performance squad came into play. So I just want to say special shout out to them because they step up and they show out. And if you're interested, please don't approach me and say, Barbara, I want to be on the performance squad. Just keep doing you in class. It's not that type of deal. You just keep doing you, and then when it's your time to be pulled, you'll be pulled. But in the meantime, everywhere else we go, everybody, please continue to show up and show out. Is that all I got? I feel good.
We waiting though.
I think Barbara needs a new title or something, maybe line dance pimpstress or something like this.
I'm gonna
5280 got a lot going on.
Tranquilizer or something. Walter, you have any last remarks?
No, just excited about this year. I know we got beginners ball coming up. We're going on to Vegas in about a week. Mr. Smooth, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him. I mean, he's like the king of Detroit ballroom. So he's going to be in Vegas. We're going to be there. There's about 6 of us going, and Sherry and Russell are going to be there.
Mr. Smooth.
I'm just excited about a lot of stuff this year.
Mr. Smooth?
Mr. Smooth.
Remember when we had lunch with him?
Yeah.
Vegas? And he said,
yeah,
even the ugly guys are getting women in 2 seconds. He told us. He said that me and Walter having lunch. This is like 2014. We sitting up there. He said, yeah, even ugly guys in my class, they get the women. I'm like, wow, Mr. Smooth. I love it. Go ahead, Walter. I just had to share that real quick.
No, that's about it for me. Just excited about this year. The business, I want to elaborate on that. The Gold Star Hot Links, my wife and I, we co-owner of that. We're going to be doing some exciting things. We got 6 new items that we're going to be selling from Louisiana: crawfish, boudin, jerk chicken, andouille. It's going to be a good year.
And you're mailing it out. You say you having a...
We're going to start shipping probably in a month or 2.
Wow. You got to send me a menu or something. Yes, you should really put it on Facebook.
We'll definitely do some advertising, marketing.
And that's one thing about this podcast. Barbara, if you ever have a flyer you want me to put there what's going on, that's what this podcast is for. This is to get the information out. We're not trying to hold nothing back. We're trying to get everybody everything, whatever you want to know. So, I just wanted to say thank you. Seeing all these people from Denver, all my friends. Barbara, when I went to that one class of yours, I sat there and I think I counted like 20-something people that used to dance with me. And to see them continue to dance and have fun and smile, like I said, touched my heart because I couldn't be there. But to see it continue and see what you're doing with a class act, it's just as simple as that. Like you said, we have to give them flowers now.
I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're special in Denver. Um, Everybody's starting to know you. If I have anything to do with you, everybody gonna know you. I see Donetta. She said, "Love my 5280 family." And you
Hi,
know Donetta.
Donnie. Love you.
And what if Ava says, "Send them to Teresa." Donetta said,
Okay.
"Yes." No, it's not. And that. Oh, Annette said, "I still have some jacks."
Oh, we could play.
No, I don't. No, it's not. Then Donetta said, "Yay!" And then that's why Ava says, "Send them to Teresa." So I get all these young people know about Jackson now. So.
We will all have we're gonna all start carrying jacks with us to these events.
Hey, you got some downtime. I see. Hi, Dad. It must be you, Walter.
That's Courtney. That's my daughter, Courtney.
Brian,
Hi,
I will be
Courtney.
calling you. I'm gonna have to give you a call, Brian. I need to get with you because, like I said, you did a wonderful job. Oh yes, you got it. But like I said, I want people not to be that one and done. Me and Carlos talked about that on the podcast. Sometimes people watch us when the instructors on here, when they're on here, and we want everybody at least come back on at least once in a year. And like for instance, Donetta, she's been on here. Everybody knows her. Look at her on here again. That's what gets us going. When even if you just say boom, you know,
Right.
we know you want people to see what you're doing, but we also want you to see
What
what
other people are doing.
doing, and that's like
Yes.
only fair because we ended the year we had the people on here that really hadn't even been on the podcast; they just been watching, and that's support right there. That's love, and that's what Queens. So we're just telling people, please try not to let this be your last podcast. Check it out, share it to a friend, and of course, you have my number up there. If you want to be on here, give me and Carlos an email, call, or something. We would like some students to be on here because we want to get their perspective, not just and we always want to get people that some people don't know because
Right.
if you don't show them, how do people know? We had Creed on here. Creed is way in San Francisco, in the little corner of the country that doesn't get that exposure. This is what Queen's vision was. We get everybody, the east and the west and the north and the south, to communicate. And that's the joy that I love.
We will definitely be back on the podcast. We will definitely be on and check out the other special guests.
Yeah. That's like I said, it doesn't cost anything unless you want to pay. But it doesn't cost. Just come out here and listen and find out. I still go back to Shawana Moore. We asked her about tell us something that people. She said I played 3 instruments. Bam!
Wow. Yes.
Elijah, she's a truck driver. Bam! Wow. I mean, stuff that you don't know, but when we get together, and I'll say this before I close, we go to these events, we say it all the time, everybody's together, everybody eat together, everybody talk together, everybody hang out together, everybody dance together, and you don't meet nobody else. You gotta spread out and socialize. You're gonna always be together. You're gonna be together when you get back. But for that moment, when you go out to that beginner's ball, all them people are doing what you're doing. Say hi. And it's changed. That's what this does right here, because this tells people about you, Barbara. You couldn't do this at a convention, not even on a cruise. You're constantly moving. But this you get to sit down, explain what you're doing, who you are. That's what I love about the podcast. Is that so?
I love the podcast.
Yeah, like I said, Queen, and we always talk about the story how she thought about it. She woke Joe up at like 3:00. He's like, oh, 3:00. Well, I think about this. He said, okay. He's like, okay, baby. We'll worry about it.
Yeah.
200 and what? 29 episodes? Come on now.
Wow. Right.
What Carlos said? That's more than Martin. That's more than Fresh.
That's it.
And we have interviewed a lot of people. And Linda Hardy's trying to get with us to get most of the people to put them in that her urban line dance history in the archives and stuff. So again, reach out. But before you reach out, call me and let me know who you are. Okay, I'm telling you right now. I'll tell you. Y'all heard this.
Call him.
And you know what happened? I broke my phone 2 days after I left y'all. I guess I shouldn't have.
I know that's how you lost half your friends.
I lost them all.
Charles needs a hug. Somebody give him a hug.
They won't call me. Anyway, I see my wife on here. Love you, sweetheart. Love you.
Love you, sweetheart.
And, and we got
I got 2 corrections, Charles. I got 2 corrections. I know my family's on here correcting me. My youngest daughter, she's correcting me on my word, choreographer. I had a senior moment. I'm sorry. When you're 70, that's what happens.
It's gonna happen.
My wife actually said that your class at Duras was our first class.
At Duras?
Oh,
Yeah,
It was.
You
It
in
was.
Chicago
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
teaching together.
At Duras. Yeah.
Yeah.
forgot about Do-Ras.
We do forget. Like
Mhm.
my mom said, you got a lot to forget. When you start getting a certain age, you got a
Mhm.
lot to remember. Can we all the dances we remember?
Mhm.
That's a lot. That is
a
a lot.
lot.
So, and I just an honor to meet everybody, to be part of everybody's life, and I want to continue on because I don't know when I'm coming back to Denver, but I will be back.
Come on back.
All right, everybody. So we're gonna end this with what Queen always does. Next week we will not be on. Let me throw that out real quick because that's UC Awards, and I'm sure the Broncos are playing somewhere. I ain't messing around.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah, I know. I don't know which day, but I know they yeah, for sure. And then also the week after that is the championship, and the week after that is Super Bowl. But I'm thinking maybe doing a Saturday, like at 4. I know that's like 2 y'all, just a quick hour class. So I don't want to say we're not going to be on the podcast for 3 weeks. That's when people start leaving, and that's where we lost people. So maybe we'll do a Saturday. I know Carlos said we can live stream it also, but I want to continue. So watch what's going on. So anyway, Queen would always say, love is no good unless you give it away. And that's what she does. No good. Thank you, everybody. The podcast.
Thank you, Charles, Barbara.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you,
coming out
Walter.
there.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the podcast tonight.
Thank you. And everybody have a wonderful rest of the wow, y'all. It's already January. Can you say 2026?
Yeah. Tomorrow's January 12th.